Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of hypercars, a world where art meets engineering in the most spectacular way. We're talking about Pagani. For over a decade, the Huayra has been the king, a masterpiece of carbon fiber and raw power. But as we all know, even legends must eventually pass the torch. And that's what we're here to discuss. The successor to the mighty Huayra, codenamed C10, and now officially unveiled as the Pagani Utopia. Is this the new V1 to King? Let's find out. First, let's just take a moment to appreciate the Pagani legacy. When the Zonda C12 first roared onto the scene back in 1999, it completely redefined what a supercar could be. It wasn't just about speed. It was about emotion, craftsmanship, and an attention to detail that bordered on obsessive. Horacio Pagani wasn't just building cars, he was creating rolling sculptures. Then came the Huayra, which took that philosophy and cranked it up to 11, with its active aerodynamics, a bespoke twin-turbo V12 from Mercedes-AMG, and that jaw-dropping gull-wing design. The Huayra became an instant icon. But the world of high-performance vehicles never stands still. Competitors are always pushing the boundaries. So, how does Pagani respond? By going back to its roots. The journey to create the Utopia, formerly known as Project C10, was a fascinating one. Horacio Pagani didn't just lock himself in a design studio. He did something truly unique. He listened. He talked to his most loyal clients, the people who actually live with these incredible machines. And what did they ask for? Simplicity, lightness, and the pure, unadulterated pleasure of driving. In an era where every new hypercar seems to be a hybrid or fully electric, packed with dual-clutch transmissions and massive touchscreens, Pagani's clients wanted something different. They wanted a connection to the machine. They wanted a V12. They wanted it to be powerful. And many of them wanted a manual transmission. Yes, you heard that right. A stick shift in a multi-million-dollar hypercar in this day and age. It's a bold move, and it tells you everything you need to know about the philosophy behind the Utopia. So let's talk about the heart of this new beast, the engine. Pagani is sticking with its long-standing partner Mercedes-AMG. Underneath that beautiful clamshell engine cover lies a brand new, bespoke 6.0-liter twin-turbocharged V12. This isn't just a tweaked version of the old engine. It's a fresh development. It pumps out an astonishing 864 horsepower and a colossal 1100 Nm of torque. That's more power than the Huayra BC, all while meeting the strictest global emissions standards. It's a technical marvel. The sound, as you can imagine, is pure automotive opera. Pagani worked tirelessly to perfect the exhaust note, ensuring it delivers that iconic, soul-stirring V12 scream that enthusiasts crave. Now, let's get to that transmission. This is perhaps the most talked about feature of the Utopia. Pagani offers two options. First, an updated 7-speed automated manual transmission developed by Xtrac. It's designed to be lighter and faster than a dual-clutch unit, providing lightning-quick shifts when you're on the track. But the real headline grabber is the second option, a pure 7-speed manual gearbox, complete with a gated shifter and a clutch pedal. This is a direct response to customer demand for a more engaging, analog driving experience. It's a statement. It says that driving pleasure and driver involvement are more important than shaving off a few milliseconds on a lap time. It's about the feeling, the mechanical connection, the art of the perfect heel and toe downshift. And what about the car that houses all this incredible tech? The design of the Utopia is a beautiful evolution of the Pagani DNA. You can see hints of the Zonda in its smooth, flowing lines and the iconic 4-pipe central exhaust. You can see the influence of the Huayra in its proportions and active aero, but the Utopia is its own car, with a cleaner, more timeless aesthetic. Horacio Pagani said he wanted to create a design that would look stunning in 50 years, free from the fleeting trends of the moment. The car is built around a new monocoque chassis, made from carbo-titanium and carbo-triax, advanced composite materials that Pagani has pioneered. This provides immense strength and rigidity while keeping weight to an absolute minimum. In fact, the Utopia has a dry weight of just 1,280 kilograms, or about 2,822 pounds. That is incredibly light for a car with this much power and luxury. This fanatical focus on weight saving is a Pagani hallmark, and it's key to the car's agility and performance. The aerodynamics are just as clever, but more subtle than the Huayras. Instead of large, obvious moving wings, the Utopia integrates its active aero seamlessly into the bodywork. The large rear wing, for example, is connected to the rear clamshell and works in conjunction with independent flaps to optimize downforce and reduce drag in any situation. It's a more elegant, integrated solution that doesn't disrupt the car's beautiful lines. Step inside, and it's pure Pagani. The cockpit is a work of art. There are no massive digital screens dominating the dashboard. Instead, you're greeted by a stunning array of analog dials, each one a miniature masterpiece of machining. The steering wheel is milled from a single block of aluminum, and the shifter mechanism for the manual gearbox is left exposed, showcasing its intricate beauty. It's a celebration of mechanical engineering, a direct contrast to the screen-heavy interiors of many modern cars. It feels like the cockpit of a classic race car or a luxury watch, brought into the 21st century. So, the big question, is the Pagani Utopia the new V12 king? Let's break it down. In terms of pure, internal combustion power and emotional appeal, it's a massive contender. While some rivals are moving towards hybridization to achieve four-figure horsepower numbers, Pagani is proving that the V12 is far from dead. They've focused on creating the most refined and powerful version of it possible. The Utopia's commitment to lightness and driver engagement, especially with the manual gearbox option, puts it in a class of its own. It's not just chasing numbers, it's chasing an ideal, a feeling. It's a car for people who truly love to drive. It's a tribute to the golden age of supercars, but built with the technology of tomorrow. Of course, the competition is fierce. You have cars like the Gordon Murray Automotive T50, which also champions a naturally aspirated V12 and a manual gearbox, and the Koenigsegg CC850 with its revolutionary manual automatic transmission. The hypercar world is more exciting than ever, but Pagani has carved out a unique niche. No one else combines this level of artistic design, bespoke craftsmanship, and raw V12 power in quite the same way. The production of the Utopia will be extremely limited, with only 99 coupes being built initially, and all of them were already sold before the car was even officially revealed. This exclusivity only adds to the car's mystique and desirability. It ensures that each Utopia will be a rare and treasured piece of automotive history. So, to answer our original question, is the Pagani Utopia the new V12 king? While king can be subjective, it has undeniably thrown down the gauntlet. It is a powerful statement about what a hypercar can and should be in the modern era. It proves that there is still a huge appetite for analog, emotionally resonant driving machines. It's a car that prioritizes the soul over the spec sheet, the experience over the numbers. And for that, it's not just a king, it's a living legend in the making. The Pagani Utopia isn't just a replacement for the Huayra. It's a bold new chapter for the brand and a love letter to the internal combustion engine. What do you guys think? Is the manual gearbox the best thing to happen to hypercars in years? Or are you all about the hybrid power? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. It's been a pleasure exploring this masterpiece with you today. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the Pagani Utopia, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. We'll see you in the next one.